It's time to go to boot camp, but this boot camp you're going to like because it's Carolyn's boot camp. Our fitness expert, Carolyn Maston, is with us, and you're going to show us some safe modifications to the normal boot camp exercises.
That's right. This is actually another viewer request.
Okay, great.
We have some viewers out there who are taking boot camp classes and have asked for safer alternative to those popular exercises like the burpee, the mountain climbers, and even something as simple as push-ups. So the thing to remember is don't be discouraged. There's always a safer alternative to these popular exercises. You don't have to feel bad because you have to do them modified. It's always best to start slow, build up, and then you may be one of those people that you've been doing it at a high level, but now you need to tone it back down because of aging. But there's more than one way to skin a cat, girlfriend. So,
and you know, I'm one of those people that used to exercise a lot, and I haven't been lately, so this is going to get me back into the rhythm of it.
Exactly.
So it's a modification for anybody.
For anybody.
Age, any level.
That's right. And you don't have to worry about destroying the rhythm of the class by stopping and not doing the exercises at all. So to the popular burpee, you know that crazy one where you go down and out and then you jump up. The first thing you want to try is possibly doing it on something elevated like a portable stool, or if you're outdoors, a park bench, or if you're at home, a chair that you have at the house. And then try slowing it down. So that means slowing the tempo down. So you want to come down, place your hand on your elevated surface, and then walk it out instead of hopping it out. And then walk it back in, and then stand back up. And to add a little more intensity, you may even want to raise your arms because you're using more muscles that way. So
it's the same concept of the burpee where you're up and going out and coming back up.
Exactly, but you're just slowing the pace down, thinking more about your movement, keeping it safe for your fitness level. So let's try it again. Walk it out, drop down, walk out right, walk out left, walk it back in, and then hands up. So anybody can do this. And if you've got some really funky music, think about it.
Then you go faster.
Out, in, up. So there you go, right? Anybody can do that. You can do that.
I like it.
And then you can speed up the tempo. Again, if you're at the intermediate level, you can go ahead and touch and then hop out. But because you're elevated, it's going to make it a little easier and more comfortable on your hips and your low back. So one way to modify the burpee. The next one, those crazy mountain climbers. Again, try it on an elevated surface. If you're outdoors, a park bench or a curb, a portable stool, at home, another chair, plank out to where, just make sure your wrists are under your shoulder. And then again, start slow. You can just slow tempo, tucking in, right leg, then left leg, going at your own pace, enjoying the group, enjoying that workout. Or if you're at an intermediate level, you can double time it.
So like
you here you go, mountain climbers.
Enjoying the group. So this doesn't make you stop what you're doing.
No.
Because you can't reach that level. This is your modification so you can keep going with the class.
That's right. And you don't have to feel like an outcast. Nobody wants to be felt or made to feel like an outcast and you can't do something in the class. The next one is push-ups. Believe it or not, there are folks who can't do a push-up because they have wrist issues.
Definitely.
So a good way to modify a push-up is just come down while everybody else is doing their push-up. Come up off your wrist and make a little triangle. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulder. And look, you've got a plank. So while everybody's doing push-ups going up and down, you're still getting a total body strength workout by just maintaining on your elbows. Your feet can either be together like so, or if you want, you can take them out hip width apart. And if you want to add more of a strength element, you can try lifting the foot.
Carolyn.
So while everybody else is lifting up and down on the chest area on their wrists, you can be down here still tightening up the entire body and lifting at the bottom end, the feet.
Just because it's a modification doesn't mean you're not getting all of the benefits of that.
That's right.
I know that works out your core really, really good.
It does, and your entire body, in fact. And then if you can do push-ups using, and you have no wrist issues, but you need to have the hands elevated. If you're already using dumbbells in your boot camp class, watch this. Instead of going out and buying those expensive push-up accessories, you can take your hands, place them on your dumbbells, and see my knuckles are off the floor. So this makes it a little more comfortable, and you can go ahead and get in your push-up position. And again, you can even do this for the plank, but it just makes it a little more comfortable on the hands and the wrist. So this is a way to modify those exercises.
And those are great tips, and I know you got these from our viewers, so I'm so glad you shared them with us because people are really benefiting from these modifications. That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love boot camp with Carolyn. I'm going to sign up for this one more often.
Anybody can do it.
Everybody join Carolyn's boot camp. She's our fitness expert. So if you have any more questions for her, we love getting them. Just email her at cjmaston@sbgtv.com, and maybe next time she'll tell you how to fix your workout woes. Coming up on San